Hello, it's Stamping Sue in Connecticut.blogspot.com. Today we're going to do what I call a tunnel card. It opens up and you have the tunnel. See inside. This is just a simple version that we're going to work on today. So what we need to do first is have a regular size card, which is 5.5 by 8.5. And we're going to need two pieces like that. The second piece is going to be folded for the inside. So what you're going to do is fold it in half, then fold it in half again, flip it over, fold it in half again. And you're going to reinforce this with your mold folder. And it's going to open up and look like this. Now what we need to do is just keep it folded in half. We're going to slip it inside a punch, or you can do a die cut, whichever you happen to have, and about halfway or so we're just going to punch it, and then we have our opening for our card. What I have done here is what I call a soft fold to get the middle of the card so I know where it is. Just do a little pinch and a little pinch. The next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our folded part of our card, lay it flat, just do a couple of simple marks in the opening so we know where to stamp. And then also what I like to do is, so I don't get confused, is I just like to write on the back of the card, T for top. And the same thing on this one, because if you turn it around, if it gets turned around, then this opening's going to be in the wrong spot. So there we go. So now we're just going to take our saying, and we're going to stamp it inside our little marks. But I want it a little high because I'm going to put a cutout over the opening. So there's our first stamped image. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set that aside. We're going to take the inside piece, and if you're going to do any stamping, I would suggest you do the stamping first. So I'm just going to take this camera image, stamp, and it doesn't matter where it's going to land because I'm going to put some decorative paper over it also. Okay, so now I'm going to take this decorative paper, which I've cut into a couple of strips. I already have tape on the back of it. We're just going to take that off, and I'm going to lay it on the side. Okay, I'm laying it all the way to the edge. There's one, and we'll take the other one. And again, just lay it all the way to the edge of the card. It's just for a little decoration. And then again, you'll be happy that you marked T for top. So now I know this is it. So now I'm going to close it up like this. I'm going to put some double stick tape on it. I'm going to take our base card, and again, make sure you have the top and the top. I'm going to take this closed like this. This section is open, and I'm going to tape it to the edge of the card. And we'll put some more double stick tape. And then this time, all we have to do is just close the card shut. And again, take our bone folder, excuse me, and give it a little press. And we can just take our stamped front of the card, put this on the front of the card, like so. And then I have this stamped piece that I cut out. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on the back of it, just on one side. And then we're going to tape it to the inside of the card. Basically, all the way to the edge there. And when it closes, you notice it stays inside the card. And that's how we do the tunnel card. Here are a couple other samples. You can write a message over here. Here's another one. This one I used more decorative paper. To finish it off. And that is our card for today. Remember to come by Stamping Sue in Connecticut.blogspot.com. Thank you for stopping by.